Hey everybody, it's me, V, the CPA Scholar, and I'm back with a reaction this time. Just a heads up, the reaction won't have the video on the screen for obvious copyright reasons, but I'm gonna watch episode 3, put a ring on it. Y'all can kind of watch along with me and see how I react to what's going on the screen. This show, I actually prefer this show to Ready to Love right now. The other show that is, to me, is a complete ripoff of the other one, allegedly, that is totally lit is Netflix, The Ultimatum. I have been having the time of my life watching that show. It's a lot of content being dropped at once on Netflix. You know how they do. So I may do a review, but I just had an amazing time watching that show. Sorry, guys. Okay, I got mine. I had an amazing time watching that show. It's so good. So I may just jump on here and talk that talk about that show, The Ultimatum. If you haven't checked it out on Netflix, it's definitely worth it. Either way, we're here for Put a Ring on It, episode 3, Double Standards. Let me go ahead and hit you with intro, and then we'll jump straight into watching it. And I'm gonna react. And let me know what you think about this. Put a ring on it in the comments. Hit the like button if you like what you see. If you like my content, hit subscribe. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting my channel. I've been having an amazing time doing this channel, and I hope you're having a good time with me. So let me hit that intro. As the intro says, this channel is about reactions, reviews, and grown-up conversations. So if you haven't had a chance, go check out one of my chats. I have a really good time doing those, and I learn a lot. And hopefully you'll learn a lot about people's mindsets and how the dating world is out here. Look at my face. It's a horror movie. So check out one of my chats too, and let me know what you think. I love feedback, by the way, good or bad. So episode 3, Double Standards. Let's use this good old cable that I paid for and see what's going on. I'm trying to remember what happened last time on the last episode, but I'm sure they'll do a recap. Thank you, Owen. It's kicking off. Okay, previously, yes. Oh, Lord, I remember. Kenneth the scammer done stole Shorty's bank receipts. Otis say he wanted to remove the standards because he thought the girl he went on a date was fine. You ain't slick. And he has Charlena scared to death. And freaking Shay about to run up on the poor girl from New York over fake Rick Ross. He says she thinks that I be with other women all the time, but I don't. She says I have several receipts. We're at an impasse in our relationship because I don't have a sense of security. He's a cheater, y'all. Rick Ross. Fake Rick Ross. Dancing to the theme song. All right, we're starting off. The houses are beautiful. Anyways, they're at the group session. Oh, she has a problem because of how excited he gets when he gets around other women. It makes her insecure. Coming into the process, I had trust and infidelity issues. It was definitely an issue. She said she does not trust Fonzo. It's gonna be a rough ride, girl. Hearing him talk about other women in dates, that's a problem because maybe someone will turn his head. Shay's insecure. Shay's the one in the red hair. Beautiful lady. So they were gone for hours on this date. She started pacing, looking at the phone. Anything could have happened. Oh, look, Kenneth's shifting eyes. What the hell are you doing gone for hours? It puts us in a horrible place. Dr. Nicole said when somebody goes outside of a relationship, they're usually doing it as a result of turning away from each other, dismissing each other, or seeking a new self-identity. This goes back to our original statement for week 1. We're here to do the work. Ooh. You and your partner can only give each other what you need if you're committed to giving what you need. Communicating clearly with each other. They're like, yeah, we'll do it. Lies. Come on, Kenneth and Shorty. Mr. Kenneth went out there with Shemai. He went in his interview outfit and he was not fun. He said, me and my old lady were in a bad space. Now I'm going out on a new date and my energy was back home. I was anxious and I was ready to get off the date. Shorty said she already knew the young lady was going to have a challenge on her hands. He was not gung-ho about going on the date when they were in a good space. Oh, and she don't think he was that attracted to her. He's like, yes, she was an attractive girl. She was from Mississippi. She had that Southern girl roots, and my heart and mind just wasn't completely there. See, she tried to dog the girl. He's like, no, she was attractive. She didn't even give her. He said he didn't give her the attention she deserved. Dr. Nicole says you have to think about internal attempts to sabotage the process or your partner's dates. You need to really connect in this process. Basically, you need them to connect with their ability to manage with themselves. And if you keep blocking it, you won't let them be their true cheating ass selves. Ken says he doesn't think Shorty would sabotage him on purpose. Ooh. Ooh, he said when he was with Shorty, she makes him feel like he has no worth. He doesn't deserve to exist in this world. Lord have mercy. Escape, Kenneth. I know you're a scammer, but escape. Wrong with Mr. Oldest, Lord have mercy. God's gift to women. He says his date was cool, decent energy, positive girl. I like that she had a traditional foundation. He said he has a traditional foundation, but the way we function has been closer to 50-50 in his opinion. What does that mean? He says he's willing to take on more of he needs to make it easier for her. I think she likes a 50-50 thing more than he does. He says he likes making her life easier. That sounds good. I will hook up with your oldest, but you got some lifetime issues going on. Nope. Charlie doesn't feel heard. They're still working on the area. Charlie's the one in the pink top. He says Charlie wants to be the sweet, submissive girl with all the benefits that come with that. Then out of nowhere, she'll try to be more in charge, and that has caused a lot of conflict. He wants somebody truly submissive to him. She said she doesn't accept when he puts his foot down and says, I don't want to talk about this anymore, and that's it. He tried to put his foot down. She don't like it. Dr. Nicole said, are you willing to let your partner influence you enough to see a different perspective when you're making these choices, right? When you put a ultimatum on your foot down, it's not open anymore. Charlie thinks that the traditionalism causes an issue in their communication. They're looking forward to hearing another perspective from Dr. Nicole. So each of them are going to decide how they want to move forward. Would you like to go on a second date or not, or meet someone new? Kenneth, you want to go on another date with Shemaya? She probably don't want to go out with him. She plugged her boutique. He said he's going to pass. It was just not clicking for me. You didn't try. Going forward through this process, I'm in a better space now. We was at each other's neck a little bit last week. So I brought tensions in there. I couldn't wriggle around and relax. So I'm much more relaxed. Shorty said they're adjusting to the process. It's been intense. Alfonso, what you want to go second date? He said the energy wasn't there. I'm a big energy guy. So if we ain't clicking just like that, we just wasting each other time. I'm ready to go. Look, Shay is happy. He didn't say that. That girl just ain't look put together. That's what happened. She wasn't ugly, but she looked a mess. Ooh, she's happy because he's not going on another date. And the doctor said, are you going to let him have this process? She said, I don't know. It's still a challenge. She said, looking at my man, it's still his choice whether he wants to move on or if he wants to stay with me. So why would I make it easy for the next? Dr. Nicole said, hope springs eternal. Otis, you want to go on another date with Cherie? No, she wasn't sexy enough. He said he didn't just click with her. Charlie, you think he's taking full advantage process or is he in his best behavior? She said, I don't know. I'm not sure. It seemed like he's on his best behavior. Otis smiled. So they officially completed their first round. Congrats on trusting each other enough to make it this far. We're going to take things a little bit further. This week, everyone except for Alfonso and Shay are going on another date. Why Alfonso made a face? He wanted to go on a date and Shay smiling so hard. They don't need to be on this damn show. Shay said, I'm here for it. Remember, the goal at the end of this process to answer an extremely important question that's going to affect you for the rest of your life. Is it time to move on? Or is it time to put a ring on it? I do. Let's continue on the journey. Shay, okay, they don't need to be on this show. We're at Kenneth and Shorty's house. He got a do-rag on. He putting on his another interview outfit for another date, I guess. He love them polos, doesn't he? Ain't nothing wrong with a polo. He's not a bad-looking dude. He's got the little yellow shirt on. Shorty's vibing in her camo. He brushing them waves. Shorty said she wants him to embrace the pride. Shorty wanted to get that man off her payroll, y'all. Shorty ain't slick. He said, how you know what you want? She said, how you know what you want if you don't get out here and see? Who is this little chick? That's a cute car. I don't know anything about cars. It's like a little mini car. All right, she's wearing a little faux leather skirt. Her name is Myasia. She's pretty. She said, I'm not a homewrecker, but I do think true love should be tested. So if he decides that, things work better in his favor when he's around me. Okay, little jean top. My sister had on a skirt like that yesterday, so I'm gonna have an affinity for it. Shorty's gonna answer the phone. I'm from the door. Dang, she's way taller than how tall is Shorty? She gave the lady a hug. Oh, she knows her. She said it's awkward. Awkward to say the least. They know each other. Jesus, take the wheel when I open up the door. The Shorty talking. It's a woman I know. Not just a woman I know, a woman I worked with. A former morning show intern is about to take my man out. Ask Mary J how that works out. What in the world is going on? She said, so I definitely wasn't expecting to see you. She said, I don't know what's going on. I just know there's supposed to be a fine man and I'm supposed to be taking him out on a date. And then boom, is your man. Oh. Exactly. I don't know if it's for better or worse that it's you. Oh, Kim says she has a cool and all pretty personality. It's just very lively and stuff. It's just I'm tripping how y'all know each other. Uh-oh. He's finding out that they used to work together. Oh, she said, I don't want to say may the best woman win, but I definitely feel like we'll see where it goes for sure. So her knowing you said ain't gonna stop no show. Oh, she said, hopefully he makes it back. So I mean, does she feel like she got a point to prove? Do I need to be worried? She said, child, have fun. Take my problem away from me. Now she could be on your work Instagram acting. He could be on your work Instagram acting an ass. Oh, it's a slingshot car. I don't know crap about cars. Okay, so I mean, it's going cool so far. I think that they should have made Fonzo go out on a date because I feel like Shay thinks if she gets her way that she won't have to be insecure if he doesn't go on dates. Then they shouldn't have come on the process. She need to be less worried about him going on dates and more worried about why the hell she's not invited to the family functions and they're going to family functions without her and posting it up on the gram. She's worried about the wrong shit. I'm telling you. And that's how it is sometimes with us ladies. We worried about the wrong shit. All right, it's back. Went a little too far. Kenneth in his interview outfit looked like they're having a good time. Hold on. Okay, cool. The girl said, you get to show me what you're about. I feel better than I did on my last date because I'm not letting my mind be overclouded with things that I can't control anymore. You was worried about your bag. They're having a couple brews, couple drinks, some same good old seafood. He said, all right, that feels good. Got one shot of me now. Real question, what's happening? I'm ready. I'm loose. She said, first of all, what do you do? He said, I'm an entrepreneur. Really? Right now, I'm just doing general contracting work. He's starting a little food blog. That skinny fat man. Yeah, he says he's a skinny fat man. All right, get your little check, boo boo. Entrepreneur with a blog. I ain't even gonna say nothing. Y'all know what I'm thinking. I'ma say it. That nigga ain't got no job. Pardon my French. Oh God. Oh, she's a Gemini, June 1st. They're both Geminis. He likes my energy and personality. She has positive vibes. She's down to earth. I can't say there's a connection right out of bat. You know, it's still fresh. Oh yeah, they're eating that seafood. What is that? Crawfish? I've never eaten crawfish. Is it good, y'all? And he's sucking the head off the crawfish. It's juicy. Oh. The dimple came out. He said, "Oh, you an expert. You caught up. Damn. I like the way you suck on that crawfish." What we say is one of your flaws. He said his flaw is how big of a heart I got. Boy, your stocking ass. He says he gives compassion to folks, and when he don't get it back, he gets hurt. And then you take it hard and internalize it. That's what Maisha is saying. He said he goes so hard trying to do this way, that way. He says he's a little bit tripped out of some of the things I like about Shorty, I like about Maisha as well. Maisha allows me to open up and be myself, and I can open up and be myself with Shorty. In a lot of cases, just Shorty, it's the drama that comes along with it. She said to me, you seem like a perfect catch. Girl, you need to look harder because he took you to get something to eat. She said, I'm not trying to make you blush, but he said, God Almighty, help me. Right? She said, I'm making it hard for you, huh? I'm applying some pressure right now. Ooh, girl, you don't want it. Warn her ahead of time, Shorty. Ooh, can't say he getting hot and bothered. Say you can't even eat the crabs. And she said, it's me, huh? Woo, crab oil. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm jamming to the music that they playing. Otis walking up. How tall is Otis? He walking up in his cowboy boots and cowboy hat and then around the horses. He looks good. Too bad he's scary. They're going horseback riding. And it's Milan and her little ponytail and her little Converse. She's cute. Is that a blue ponytail? She looks young. 30 years old and she's straight from Atlanta, Georgia. Nice dimples. She's trying to find somebody she can vibe with. Actually a friend, hoping to build a friendship with somebody. Otis is talking to the horse. Now they're on the horse riding. They're both wearing plaid. They look like they match. She's trying to poke their little booty out. She went to Southwest Cab. He said, so did I. What do you do now? She's a DJ. She said, this is so refreshing, isn't it? Yeah, it's beautiful. So far, him and Milan is getting along. It's a good vibe. It's a good experience. We're having a good time. Now they're going to have some wine. Cheers to that ride. That was amazing. Her first impression of, oh, he's cute. He seems cool. He seems like a man who has a little bit of hustle going on. Everything that a woman really wants in a man. Otis is everything. Plus, he's easy on the eyes. He says, I like outdoor stuff, golf, fishing, boating, jet skis. You know what I'm saying? Working out, She's like, I can tell you work out. Mm-hmm. He's trying to be consistent, he said. She said, you look good. He said, thank you. So do you. Yeah, her dimples are, she's adorable. Where'd you get your name from? My mom. It's a city. She just loved Milan. What about Otis? Otis is his daddy's name. He Otis Jr. So you look like an Otis, a strong black guy. I love it. He said, I'll take it. I'll take that. All right. He might actually, he done took away the boundaries and old girl fell for it. So But look, if you're free tonight, have a show tonight, you can come. I'm at Steak Market. That's tricky right there. She said she really want to see my mom DJ. She's into music and art, so am I. So that's pretty cool. And she's a beautiful girl. Decisions. Go on another date. We could have some more wine. He says he don't want to rock the boat in his relationship just yet. He about to act up. So he's gonna have to say no, but he had a good time. She definitely brought some positive energy, and I might want to see more of that. She said your girlfriend is a lucky woman. Why it seem like he getting lit? Otis, don't be trying to get lit so when you do something strange, you could blame it on the alcohol. Stop it, Otis. Anyways, Otis, you can tell Otis finds this date more sexually attractive than the other date. Mostly, I was gonna say it's because of the weight, but it's not. It's because the way she was dressed and she had a little tie up of the shirt, so she had a little subtle that skin he was looking for. The other girl fit him more on her beliefs and standards, but this girl fit him more with the looks. So that's why he even contemplated going to go watch her comedy or her DJ show, whatever the hell she was doing, at the steakhouse. So, Otis, you ain't right. I see you. Like I said, I see you, Otis. But either way, as long as he ain't emotionally abusing Charlie today, I guess I'm all right. So far, everything's been cute. Oh, they got another episode of Marry Me Now. I can't bring myself to watch this BS. I can't do it. Maybe one day if I'm bored. I'm so fundamentally against the premise of the show that I cannot do it. But if I see one that doesn't really work my nerves, I guess I'll do a watch along because I'm not taking no damn notes of that bullshit. Sorry, y'all. All right, we're back. We're at Alfonso and Shay's home. She's so happy he's not going on a date. She's cleaning up behind him. She says, "You sit there and drink and eat, and I'm the maid." They're gonna have a couple session because she wants to talk to the doctor Nicole about the trust issues, a little bit more detail because area trust is something that we're here to work on. So that's probably why they didn't send him on a date so she wouldn't have a breakdown. And they before they address the trust, okay, Dr. Nicole, come through with your animal print and your skirt with your ponytail. You do it, girl. Fonzo and the moves show up. She said, "How's everything after you guys' session? Talk to me about where you are." My problem is the more so that I don't have a sense of security. Okay, and how he handles situations that presents the distrust that presents me to me almost a big insecurity. Fonzo said they have an issue of trust because of the job he does in the entertainment business, and he's around a lot of females. I'm very untrustworthy when it comes to those. He's saying he's O'Shea says he deals with other females the way he deals with the family. He just lets stuff play out in his eyes, as long as she don't have proof, no matter how it's portrayed. So if a woman contacts me in any kind of way, he's like, "Oh, it's not true. It's not this." But if you're communicating with different women and they all have full access to you at any point in time, you don't see it as a problem. Then if it was, the shoe was on the other foot. Yeah, he would dump your ass so fast, girl. Shay says she's trying to hold it together, trying to make it not bother her. But she doesn't want to be in a situation to get married to someone who doesn't take infidelity seriously. Yeah, don't do it, girl. You'll be a miserable woman. So yeah, she's hurt at this moment. Fonzo, go ahead and talk. Dr. Nicole said talk. A girl posted a picture of me and her. She said how she cared about me and other stuff. No, she said he was the love of he's the love of her life. Yeah. She called him while they were in the car one day. He said, this is a woman I previously dated. If he dated this woman, you're in a picture, and she's saying love of my life. You need to at least explain to me who is this woman? Why does she feel this way? Yep. And then to the woman herself, why don't you say anything? Yep. Oh my God. Hold on. Run that back, Fonzo. Hold on. Fonzo and his titties just said something that ain't make no sense. I'm being rude. I know. I don't even care. Look, let's see. Because his explanation is bogus. Fonzo is the bald dude in the middle. He said, well, keep it real. When I was in the street, we weren't committed, but she knew I was dealing with multiple women. So I guess she kind of kept an eye to that. And she feel like I'm still doing that right now. So he was already out in the streets and she decided to be with him anyway. He says he promotes a lot of stuff. So I'm open. There's going to be thousands of girls going on, shoot, say stuff and do things, stuff I can't control because it's on social media. Her only issue is how Fonzo is handling the situation. Sounds like boundaries, Dr. Nicole said. How he governs himself speaks to how he humors himself and how he honors you, and vice versa. If he doesn't have good boundaries, people are going to go roughshod because they don't have a boundary that says what you have here is worthy of protecting. Speak, Dr. Nicole. They're going to get that from you, Alfonso. You got to shut it down. He's not just a cool guy. Women love me. And girls going to be around. Ain't nothing I can do about it. It's a part of life. He's not going to change shit, but she just have to trust me and not wreak havoc when he's out of town, out of the country, with his music stuff. Fonzo's full of crap, y'all. Dr. Nicole said, where do you see your responsibility in how these people are showing up in your relationship? He said, stop being so friendly. Talk to me about that. He said, I think I'm a little bit too friendly. I'm working on that, so I'm learning as we go. He says he needs to be less accessible. So they'll just cut it out. What do you feel about that? Ooh, Shay said that would be a really good resolution if it had any truth or validity in it. Because he's lying. So when Fonzo said that he's friendly, and he's working on not being so friendly and accessible, he's just creative with how he no longer being friendly and accessible. Girl, you need a dip. I don't want you communicating with other women outside of a business relationship. That's her standards. Outside of friends, should I say. I don't want to use the term friend so loosely because then it will give him the doorway to do what he wants to do. And he laughing and giggling because he knows it's true. It's a false sense that you can control. Yeah, you can't control what people be doing. Boundaries are him being able to say, this does not support or serve me what I'm trying to build with Shay. Shay said, let's put this thing together and let's figure out how we separate the boundaries and what we actually put the work in that Dr. Nicole is telling us to do. Either make a decision or let's move forward or move on without me. Dr. Nicole said, you really have to think about how much power you're giving other people outside of your home. Fonzo said he don't know what to do to stop them from doing dumb stuff like that. I don't know. What? Fonzo said, anyways, Dr. Nicole said you got to protect what you're trying to create. Fonzo's full of shit, y'all. Fonzo gon' cheat. He want to cheat. He gonna do exactly what he wants to do. And so, Shay, you might as well, you trying to cage a damn, you trying to hurdle cats, all that. Because Fonzo's gonna do exactly what he wants to do. He's a cheater. And you seem like you're gonna stick around for the money. So why are we on this show? Let that man cheat in peace. Let him take his fake Gucci shirts and go cheat in peace. And you sit up there and just collect his paycheck. That's what y'all need to do because it doesn't make sense. We're back. Old Otis and Charlie. Otis said, are you looking forward to your date? You excited? He said, you better not be excited. She said, I just need to eat. He's going to have a hard time. He's like, you can be hangry on the date. That's perfect. You want me to be hangry? She said, I didn't get to ask you how was your date. He said it was good. You didn't tell me about your date. He said, I didn't. We went horseback riding. To get out there and get back on the horse was dope. It was too short though. After the workout, I think I earned a drink. She's like, hold up, go back to your date. How was everything? It was good. How was she? I enjoyed it for sure. It was all good. He's being very vague on purpose to piss her off. Learned a few things about her, I guess. Cheers. He trying to cheers. Like, you're not going to cheers with me. She's like, what do you learn? He not. He cheers without her since she wanted to act funny. Otis said it would be ideal if he could just share every date with Charlie and it go well. But I already know from experience that anytime I mention any girl, it always agitates Charlie. She goes from 0 to 100, and the conversation goes from what could have been pleasant to now an argument. So what did you learn? He said what he learned about him. She said, what did you learn? He said, I learned I should go horseback riding more often. What did you learn about her? About her? So she was cool, good personality, good conversation. I enjoyed it for sure. Charlie said she's wondering if he's holding back on some things that happened during his date. She don't trust him. Yeah, I just don't think he's being completely honest about it. Who this man? Brent from Decatur, Georgia. She not gonna like him. He wants an ambitious, talented woman who knows what she wants out of life. He looked like a high school principal. I don't know what the hell going. I dated one of those. Baby, he looked like a high school principal with the blazer time. He's saying he feels like he's more sophisticated than Brent. Yeah, that's why he wants to meet you. He wants to take you out on a date. She's waving. She said hi. He said, "This is my Charlie." So where y'all going? He said to a pasta making place. Oh, he said, you know she can't cook, right? She like, shut up. He said, y'all, okay, cool. Y'all enjoy the date. Treat her like you would want to someone to treat your daughter. Wow. He said, of course, I appreciate it. You know, it should be cool. Are we going to give the daddy talk? He needs to know, hey, my woman don't get no happy ideas. I don't want him to feel like he can be closer to her than I am. And he pouring another drink. So he can be drunk when she get home. He can act the ass. Oh, my God. These people are killing me. Oh, I like it with the roses everywhere. Charlie said he's sweet. It's romantic. There's rose petals everywhere. And I find Brent to be attractive. Oh, she thinks he's attractive. Oh, she's feeling him. Okay, they're needing. I want to go on a pasta making date. I need to find that. See, the best thing about these shows, you get some date ideas. And I love fresh pasta. Oh yeah. Oh, this is a chef. So you want to go ahead and get seated, and then we'll get that first pasta out to you. Yeah. Brent says he definitely thinks there's a connection between him and Charlie. She's beautiful, extremely mature. What is there not to like about Charlie? Ooh, food looks good. She says she sees herself in the future of family, married. What about you? Starting a family, getting ready for my congressional race. Okay, that's what I'm looking forward to. Politics. I want to run for office one day. My goal is to attack through economics in the black community. So he advertising his we gotta work together. That's why he looked like that. He's a politician. Charlie said he's never dated a politician. I mean, she's never dated a politician. So when he tells me he's running for Congress, I actually thought it was really interesting. We were having a great conversation. He's actually really smart. He seemed very sure of himself. These qualities are definitely attractive. Okay. Do you consider yourself in traditional? In some ways, yes. What are those ways? I would like to be in a position when I have my family so that my wife doesn't have to work unless she wants to. She said, okay, that's my goal. So he's traditional in that sense. She said, that's nice. What do you think about? She asked about submission. He said he don't like the word submission. because it makes it seem like somebody's about to be somebody's servant or something like that. Like, I don't want a servant. I want a partner, you know? Ooh, her eyes, her eyes are fluttering. She's attracted. He likes the she likes the fact that it's not a woman submitting just for the case of her being a woman. It's equal submission. He says there are certain times when women want to do stuff, you know, right? I'm just like, I don't want to do that. But, you know, for the sake of the relationship, I might have to. She said that's a good answer. It's interesting, though. People aren't realistic. Why would you even start dating someone you wouldn't want to do that for? And she's eating up what he's saying. She says it's refreshing for a man to tell me he has very similar perspective on things. Brent is definitely racking up points, and I am, you know, I'm considering a second date with Brent. Yes, you can tell. You know, they say you can tell in the eyes when somebody's attracted to somebody. The pupils get big, everything gets bright, they start preening. She keeps smiling. Yeah, they gave her that busted date, the first one, Meta. She wasn't finna go for that anyway. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. We're getting there. I'm just happy owners let me fast forward, but let me stop saying that before they like stop that. After this review, I only have one more left to catch up, and that is Married at First Sight. I have seen it, but I just haven't dropped the video yet. So once I get that over with, we'll go ahead and put that out. And I'm going on a podcast today, y'all. Going on a podcast today. It's going to be Talk Black to Me is the name of the podcast. It's my first time on this podcast, so it should be interesting. As you know, if you've been watching my channel, I'm super opinionated, so I'll have plenty to say. I don't know what the topics are, so we'll see. All right. And we're back. I love when they show the Ferris wheel. I got on a Ferris wheel with somebody. I thought we were going to die. We were so scary because of the height. Anyways, there's Hollywood and Shorty. Shorty said Hollywood got a second date out of me. That man has a star quality. By the time we were wrapping up our first date, it just seemed like there was so much more to talk about. Yeah, Hollywood definitely has a star quality. And with the formalities out of the way, I want a chance to get to know him on a better level. Yeah, he said that drink is kind of strong. I'm going to get loose. Hollywood said, why would you pick me for another date? And she laughs, giggles. She says, you're easy on the eyes. You just make this easy. You've been together for 3 years. You ever thought like it's been too long? I tried to break up with that dude a few times. Hollywood laughs. Ooh, it did not work. The first time we broke up, I went and got a new crib. And then he was waiting right around the corner from where my job was at. He followed me to my new crib. What? One set of friends is telling me, like, girl, that is crazy. You need to be watching it. The other set of friends is like telling me, man, I broke up with my man. He didn't even try to get back with me. See, hell no. She want Kenneth because he is crazy about her, and that's not a good thing. Hollywood said that's kind of crazy. You gotta have men or dogs. You have a good dog. If you have a puppy and peed on the floor, you spank him and you put his nose in it, right? He gonna get right because he don't want to get that spanking no more. That's what you do with your man. If he keep doing it, you gotta let that dog go. You tired of doing it with the dog. You're tired of telling this dog to stop pissing on the floor. He ain't learned his lesson. Hollywood seems real secure in himself, and I think it's because he knows himself. The good and bad. They about to say they blessing over the food. Woo! She said, Lord, I ask you for a man who's fine, for a man who would listen, for a man putting in his self-work. Amen. Why was I praying along? He said, you love God? Because I love God. He said, you know I'm an usher at church. Shorty said, Lord, is this my moment? Y'all need this stuff. She asked, do you see yourself getting married? He said, yeah, I want it. Like, especially if you meet somebody who you like to have fun with, who like to travel. Like, real talk, you know, life is too short to be anything but happy. Your man need to get stuff together because you're a good person. You're a good woman. I feel like you meet somebody. I feel good to me. It feels good to meet somebody like you. Look, Hollywood has me so smitten. I can't even speak. Hollywood said, I feel like Shorty's a good woman. She do have her own job. She's sweet. She's loving. I feel like she's been stuck in this relationship. She think that's the best she can get. And girl, I'm trying to tell you, it's all done. Yeah, she likes this stalker. Ooh, she said she keep looking away, looking back, and she keep looking, and he's killed. He's still fine. Hollywood says it's great that they can talk. She said she feel like she met her match when she met him. I don't know what the future holds, but Hollywood came into my life for a reason to show me the type of man that I'm looking for is out there in the world. Okay. He said, "Thank you for this date. I feel good to meet somebody like you. You just got so much going for yourself." Ooh, he giving her an eye. She said, "I had a great time." She said she had such a great time. She almost don't want it to end. He said, "You ain't seen nothing yet." Lord Hollywood, stop playing. Only thing I heard you was short. But I love you though. It don't matter. I look past that. Let's see. But yeah, I think Shorty's just on here. She ain't gonna leave Kenneth tall ass alone. She low key likes the fact that he stalks her because it makes her feel wanted, and her friends boost her up to let her think that that was okay, and it's not. Okay, so we're back to the house. We're doing their group session. Shay's dress is not Shay. Charlie's dress is super cute. Okay, come through, Dr. Nicole, with your yellow. Charlie just wants to know about Otis's date since he won't tell her via this group session. She noticed it too. Everybody's matching. She asked Mr. Otis first. Blonde was a cool girl. The day was fun. I love to ride horses anyway, so that kind of hit the nail on the head for me. Was she attractive? She was attractive, yeah. Was there a connection or a spark? Everybody laughing at Otis because he's trying to lie. Was there a connection? She said, definitely, I appreciate her looks, but I don't think the connection come from looks. So what's interesting is that she went to the same high school that I went to. So in a way, it did create a certain confidence level because it's like somebody who's come from your hometown. Sounds like you had a successful date. It was cool. Good attraction, connection. Charlie's having nonverbal. What are your nonverbals? She said, Charlie said he established some rules, okay, with this whole situation. He did. He's like, okay, he's trying to interrupt. You say you don't want to talk about it. Let me talk. Well, you guys heard the truth, though. You want to tell her? They argue. He established these rules, which I decided, okay, cool. I agree. We're going to share. We're going to discuss the dates. And he didn't really want to discuss his date with me that much. So he decided that he wasn't going to tell me certain things. But I'm sharing with you, it's a double standard. Okay, that's why she's angry. It's always a double standard with him. I think the issue when I went on my first date is when he got back to the house, I didn't say enough. So I got scolded, I was on punishment basically. Ooh, Dr. Nicole said you scolded in punishment. Is that how you feel when you're in a conflict with Miss Otis? Yes. She said yes, absolutely. Mr. Otis, how do you feel about her feeling punished and scolded? He said, I wish she didn't feel scolded. I don't think it's accurate. Ooh, he trying to out-talk Dr. Nicole. And oh, she says he doesn't answer questions. He's like, what did I say? You wish she didn't feel that way, but she does feel that way. She doesn't feel the way from other people. She feels that way from you. So how she experiences you. He said maybe in conflict. Is that you're scolding her? What do you have to offer in reference to that? Oh, Otis is nasty. He said he really don't know. That's why we're here. Maybe you have an answer. I haven't scolded her, but she still feels that way. So majority of it is Charlie's feeling things that hadn't happened. What I'm asking you, Dr. Cole, is that when we are going to deal with those things, we can't, sir. Well, they're arguing. We can't deal with her that when it's something that's coming from you. Sure, okay. We'll go with that. That's fine. Ooh. You said there are times you haven't scolded her and she still feels that way. That's right. Which means there are times you have scolded her, which is why she feels scolded. That's a fact. That's not a feeling. Came from you. You came to me. It bounced back to you. But you are the one who has to see there's something happening before you acknowledge it. Yep. In your communication. Oh, this is terrible. He's rolling his eyes. He's done. You're giving her the experience of being a child that needs to be corrected. Otis said that's so far from the truth. I think Charlie perceives something as being scolding when she doesn't hear what she wants to hear. When anybody holds her accountable, I think she classifies that as, oh, he's scolding me. When she feels I'm talking to her like a child, I do think that's a part of her self-awareness, that her actions reflect childlike behavior. Oh my God, escape. Dr. Nicole said, if you don't work through this, what will happen? The contempt that you have for each other when you are talking, that says, I don't respect what you have to say because I'm watching you. Rolling of the eyes. Yep, he's been rolling his eyes, acting stank, downplaying her. It's contempt. That seed is creating the roots. But the roots that will travel will eat your relationship alive. Yes, Otis is nasty, y'all. But you got to pluck from the root. If it's going to make a difference long term. Ooh-wee. He said, okay, thank you. However, I'm not saying that none of what you're saying can't be done better or anything. Sit with it, Mr. Otis. Just stay there. You don't have to receive it. He said that's definitely not it. She said Otis can be stubborn, but either he's going to take it in and have some accountability, or the outcome could be us not being together anymore. With him, it's like my way or the highway. He's just disrespectful. And say, next time I'm put a ring on it. Oh, they're going on dates at the same time and don't know it. At the same location as your partner. You're not going to act up or anything. If it goes beyond holding hands, we got a problem. Kenneth say if it goes beyond holding hands, we're going to have a problem. Otis is purposely looking at this girl's tattoos and touching her while Charlie sees. Ooh. Ooh. The Fonzo Date say, I think you got a problem with me being pretty and you like an idiot. Fonzo Date done picked up a plate to knock Shay ass with it. And Shay done picked up a purse. Y'all laying the wretch. What? Hold on. Let me roll that back one more time. What did I just watch? What in the love and hip hop? Okay. So old Otis is purposely looking at his date, but then it goes straight into Fonzo them date. And she said, you got a problem with me being pretty. You look like an idiot. And she walking up on her and she pick up a plate to bop her ass across the damn head with it. Lord. Anyway, that's the end of the episode. Woo! Will Packer and Carlos King be acting up. I see y'all. But anyways, the show was pretty good. I honestly do not see why any of these couples are on this show. Quick review, because that's what we're here for. Shay and Fonzo need to walk away. Shay's never going to feel comfortable because of the business Fonzo is in, and Fonzo will not stand up as a man and regulate and put boundaries on the outside people who are affecting their relationship, whether it be other females. I hate female, the word females, other women prospects, or his family. He is not going to do it. He doesn't see you enough of a reason to fix anything. Then we have Charlie and Otis. He does not respect you as an adult person. He likes how you look. He likes how you that you do things with him, but he does not respect you as an equal. You need to walk away. And Shorty's just keeping her stalker around and paying for her stalker to be around because he ain't got no real job. Dr. Nicole, you know this is all a mess, and I love that you're trying to interject and try to fix it, but this is hot garbage. So, with that being said, that was the episode. Put a ring on it. Episode 3, double standards. And apparently, the double standard is that Mr. Otis has certain standards on Charlie, and he does not put it on himself. So, love who loves you. I hope God blesses you with everything that you need in your life. And thank you for joining me. With that being said, the CPS Scholar is out. Love y'all.